Being one of the world's richest men carries a lot of prestige, luxury, and money. Along with that, it also makes you one of the only individuals in the world who does not have to hesitate about checking out their carts when purchasing. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. For this video, we will discover how Jeff Bezos makes and spends his billions. But before anything else, please leave a like on the video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell down below so you won't miss our videos. Without further ado, let's hop right into today's video. Jeff Bezos is an American internet aerospace tycoon who shares the hold of an entire globe in his hands. He does not need an introduction. Honestly, you're most likely already very familiar with him as the founder, CEO, and president of Amazon. By being the first anti-billionaire to make it on the Forbes index, he has changed the course of history as we know it. Due to the restrictions of the pandemic in the last 2 years, online shopping has been the norm. When doing our shopping, we have been obligated to purchase our needs and wishes through various internet selling platforms, with Amazon taking the lead. However, the pandemic has increased Bezos' net worth, which peaked at an outstanding 193 billion USD back in August of last year, unsurprisingly thanks to Amazon's stock price being at an all-time high. How does one of the richest men in the world spend his money? Here are a few of the most expensive possessions. Number 1, a mansion in the sky. Bezos spent approximately $96 million to buy 4 apartments in Flatiron building at 212 Fifth Avenue in New York. His first 3 purchases amounted to $80 million, making it New York City's highest apartment deal ever. Jeff Bezos must really love living in NYC. According to the Washington Post, he then purchased another for $16 million and combined them into one massive penthouse, which he also owns. Starting on the 20th level, Bezos constructed a 23,000 square foot, 3-story mansion, which includes all of the units plus a 5,000 square foot patio. Number 2, Gulfstream G650ER. For someone like Jeff Bezos, a private plane looks to be more of a need than a luxury, especially with all the traveling he needs to do to maintain his businesses. While buying the Gulfstream G650ER, one of the quickest private planes, may appear dangerous to others, it is a need for Bezos. The Amazon chief executive and founder travels regularly between the company's Seattle headquarters, Blue Origin's base camp, and other parts of the US and Europe. Despite its necessity, the superfast private jet cost a stunning $65 million, a cost Mr. Bezos was willing to pay. The Gulfstream G650ER is a commercial jet powered by 2 engines, made by Gulfstream Aerospace, the maker of some of the world's finest aircrafts. The abbreviation ER stands for extended range, which is an improvement over private jets usually downside needing to stop frequently for refueling on a single charge. The plane can go for 7,500 nautical miles or 13,890 kilometers, which is approximately the distance between the United States and Australia. The revised development price for a Gulfstream G650ER is US $70 million. Additionally, modifications to make the buyer's ride smoother and more comfortable, though, can quickly increase the production cost by millions of dollars. Number 3, a home that doubled as a museum. In Washington, D.C., Jeff Bezos owns a mansion that was once the Textiles Museum, situated in the hot neighborhood of Kalorama, of which Obama family and Jared Ivanka Kushner are known residents. Bezos spent $23 million to acquire the property way back in 2016, according to sources. The home is still currently undergoing renovations and will eventually feature 11 bedrooms, 25 bathrooms, 5 living areas, and 2 elevators. Number 4, residents in Los Angeles. CEO Jeff Bezos is very unlikely to experience the financial burdens that drive most of us to avoid direct eye contact with payment machines, as we place our cards on them with dread, not when he's spending $245 million on a mansion that accounts for only 8% of his total wealth. While most public records are made on the sporting field these days, Bezos has broken the record for the most expensive property acquisition in Los Angeles area. Bezos spent $245 million for the property, for more than 5 times what the previous owner paid in the 1990s. The home was previously owned by David Geffen, an American business magnate with the kind of unfathomable fortune that Bezos can relate to, but ultimately exceeds. The Warner Estate in Beverly Hills, which spans 9 acres, was developed in 1930s for Jack Warner, the former president of the Warner Bros. Construction workers worked for nearly nearly a decade to complete the project, which includes terraces, guest cottages, a tennis court, and even a golf. Bezos paid $200 million more for the property than Geffen did in the 1990s when he bought it for $47 million USD. Instead, Bezos was required to pay $165 million in repairing damages, shocking many people across the world with his enormous personal worth. It's amazing how quickly this was brushed off, as if it were just another month's rent. According to the press report, Bezos had been looking for a good estate for several years. With the latest purchase, Bezos continues to extend his real estate empire, adding to his Washington, D.C. residence, where he recently hosted a gathering of city's elite. The Amazon CEO owns 170,000 hectares of Texas desert scrub, according to the Bloomberg. Number 5. The Washington Post Company. In 2013, Bezos made a bid for and subsequently bought the Washington Post Company. As a result of this transaction, Bezos now owns the company flagship newspaper, the Washington Post, as the other companies, the Washington Post, as well as other connected publications. It is the most widely circulated newspaper within Washington metropolitan area and has a large following over the nation as well. Bezos said he has a vision that recreates the daily ritual of reading the Post of a bundle, not merely a series of individual stories. He has had described as hands-off owner, holding teleconference calls with executive editor Martin Barron only every 2 weeks. Bezos appointed Fred Ryan and founder and CEO Politico to serve as publisher and chief executive officer. This signaled Bezos' intent to shift the Post to a more digital focus for greater accessibility, increasing its national and global readership because Amazon is primary source of income. A large portion of funds were raised by selling Amazon stock. Number 6. Large donations to charity. Bezos Family Foundation handles all of Bezos' philanthropic efforts. In the past, he was criticized because his charity efforts seemed relatively small compared to the generosity of other billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates. However, Bezos topped the list of charity givers in 2020 with a $10 billion contribution toward fighting climate change because of progress at Blue Origin. His aerospace company hasn't moved fast enough to find humanity a new home. He strives to maintain the wealth of our home world first. A total of $791 million of his Bezos Earth Fund has been awarded to 16 recipients so far, including World Wildlife Fund and the Nature Conservancy. Number 7. Space travel. Amazon isn't Bezos' only initiative company. He also is the founder of Blue Origin, an aerospace company that aims to make space travel something an average person can do. Blue Origin has been testing rockets that launch and land vertically in a massive Texas cornfield. Once the technology is perfected, the company hopes to offer commercial flights to space. Bezos has been quoted saying he funds Blue Origin by selling about $1 billion worth of Amazon stock each year. The name is an ode to Earth, our blue homeland. Which of his purchases do you consider to be his best? Let us know in the comment section below. And that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.